Whoa, what's up you fellas? Haz here. What are we talking about today? Bro, this week we're gonna talk about an RPG that you fellas just have to play, man. Bet you don't even know about it, bro. Nobody's heard about it. Truly, bro. Honestly, man, come closer, bro. I'll tell you about it. Oi, pay attention. Bro, do you want to smack? You don't want me to get the jandal out, man? That's better, you fellas. Battlechasers, bro. Bro, just go and buy this game right now, man. If you like RPGs, go and buy this game. If you're even a human being, you need to go and buy this game right now, man. You fellas want to know why? Because of this. You fellas like that, eh? I know you like that one-shot crit, bro. Woo! Mean cuzzy. Hi guys, just want to talk to you about something real quick. It's actually pretty cool. Our smooth jazz voice talking friend T-Roy, he's actually working on the very first collectible statue for Battlechasers. It's of Red Monika, one of the main characters. I think he's going to show a preview right here. Oh my god, bro, he's building a statue of Red Monika from the Battlechasers game. Bro, that's mean as! If you guys like collecting video game merchandise and you collect statues of your favorite characters and things like that, you definitely want to stay tuned for that. If you guys want to keep up to date with any updates, all that kind of stuff, you can follow us on on any of our social medias and also sign up for the newsletter or check out our store www.ihaztoys.com. Bro, did he just start advertising on my channel, man? Bro, this is premium prime time advertising space, man. I've got 1 billion followers.
Nope.
Anyway, I'll deal with that later, eh? Let's get into it. So I'm going to be reviewing the PS4 version for you fellas today, yay. But Battlechasers Nightwar is actually available on the PC, Xbox One, and now there's even a Switch version, man. So whatever you want it on, it's there for you, bro. Graphically, well, you fellas know just as well as I do, man, that this game's got a unique style that's going to stand the test of time. You'll be able to play this game in 5 years, maybe even 10 years from now, and it will still feel totally fresh, bro. It won't age or date because the painterly style that is so signature of Joe Mad's artwork is just straight up timeless. Every creature looks evil, gnarly, edgy, and lots of other cool ass describing words that basically means awesome. Honestly, man, you won't find a boring design in this entire game. Bro, look at this slime. How about this mimic? Bro, what about this eye tyrant? Man, it's just too good, eh? Now, weapon upgrades are visible changes, so it's always exciting to snag a new weapon. And even though armor upgrades are not visible, each character does have an alternate costume that you can save up and purchase from this shady dude using shadow coins. Shady dude? Shadow coins? Oh, I see what you fellas doing, man. You can't get that one past old Haz, eh? Bro, look at this overworld map, man. This painterly graphic style gives off a very hand-drawn map vibe, which I think is awesome. It's a great contrast from the painterly models and dungeon art. Let's also not forget the awesome illustrated story cutscenes throughout the game, and the amazing animated sequence as the intro, man. It's so good. It feels very comic booky, eh? Bro, which is spot on, eh? Because Battlechasers was originally a comic book, man. The animations are expressive, heavy, weighted, solid, and impactful. From the very first time you see Calibretto's gut punch to the very last, you'll feel sorry as for the poor sap on the receiving end of that impact, man. Gameplay wise, you'll be spending most of your time in the dungeons, working towards a boss fight. You'll be looting chests, avoiding traps, and slaying monsters along the way. You can set the difficulty of the dungeons before entering, and the higher difficulties yield more EXP in battles and better rewards from the chests. The dungeons are also jam-packed with all kinds of extra little mini quests, eh? There's also interactable items, breakable walls, heaps of traps, and there's also puzzles just to thwart your advances. Enemies are visible on the map, and touching one will fade you out to the combat arena where you are treated to the turn-based combat system. The bare bones of this system is actually pretty standard, eh? It's good because it keeps things in that familiar JRPG realm. It does, however, have a few nice tweaks to it which propel it into this whole other place, man. Each character has a health bar and a mana bar. Actions are simple attacks and they're free. They are also used immediately. Actions generate what's called overcharge, which is basically just extra mana, and that's ready to be used on abilities. Abilities cost mana, and sometimes they take a little bit extra time before they actually execute, but a lot of these are far more powerful than a standard action. So combat basically becomes this cool balance of trying to use actions to build overcharge and then using abilities to just lay waste to your foes. Performing abilities, taking actions, and receiving damage will also fill up your burst meter. It's used to perform level 1, level 2 and level 3 burst attacks, which are pretty much the most badass things you can do in the whole game. The depth of the combat system actually comes from the fact that outside of combat, you can respec your characters with different buffs and bonuses via the use of perk points that accumulate as your characters level up. Each character has 2 pages of perks to choose from, Generally speaking, one of those is offensive and one is more defensive, and it's structured so that the perks with the greater impact cost more perk points. The awesome thing about this system is that you can respec your characters at any time. This is absolutely critical to me, because as all you followers know by now, Old Haz is addicted to those massive hits, those big crits, those giant... Oh, who edited this, man? Bro, just trying to make me look bad. Anyway, you fellas, my goal is always to spec my character out with as much crit percentage and damage that I possibly can. There are 6 playable characters in total. Gully, who was my awesome gauntlet wielding tank, Calibretto, a giant war golem who was my healer, Garrison, a fallen paladin who I had spec'd to deal massive amounts of bleed damage, Nolan, an old mage who could ignite and freeze your opponents, Alumon. Bro, that's a hard ass name to say, man. Alumon is a devil hunter, and I spec'd him out with all this dark magic that could heal and harm my enemies. And Red Monika, of course this is Old Haz's favourite character, and she was my main damage dealer throughout the whole game, man. But you can only ever use 3 in your party at any time, and the EXP you gain from battles does not trickle down to the party members that are outside of combat. So you will have to do a bit of grinding if you want to get all those characters up to the same level. Oh, but that's no problem for us, man, we're RPG gods, man. There is also a ton of little achievements and various awards and rewards to collect, such as defeating 30 of a given enemy to unlock a permanent 1% bonus attack power to all of your party members. These bonuses are all logged and you can keep track of it in your journal. This is absolute perfection for my OCD, Bro, I found that overall Battlechasers Nightwar it's found this perfect balance between JRPG mechanics and some juicy Western style perk trees and reward system overlaid on top. It's just perfection. Story wise, Airship Syndicate, man. I need a word with you fellas. I don't want to hear nothing about no sequel happening, okay? You can't leave a brother hanging like this, bro. That's just torture, man. Battlechasers is quite light on the story, There's only about a dozen illustrated story cutscenes in the game to explain the bulk of what's going on. But along with some side conversations with characters and a bunch of lore journals to be picked up, this pretty much allows it to be straight to the point. It doesn't have a huge in-depth branching story, but it's like a few of the other RPGs that I've reviewed so far. It just works for the kind of game that this is. It's like a comic, man. You can read through a good one in about 15 minutes, eh? There are no wasted words, and you get everything you need page by page with absolutely no filler. It's just beautiful the way that it is, man. But again, hey, don't forget to hook brother up with a sequel, okay? Now the audio in this game, in just one word, is outstanding. Right from the start, you'll be treated to this amazing soundtrack, these awesome audio effects from creature sounds and weapon strikes. Bro, just listen to this slime, man. And what about this music? Bro, that's mean ass! The audio in this game is just something that for some reason I was always excited about. Everywhere I went to, I was thinking about what the next song was going to be and imagining what that creature was going to sound like. Just to put things into perspective of how much I enjoyed this game, Old Has of course snagged that platinum trophy, man. It took me about 100 hours to get it, eh? But at the end, all I could do was praise it and cross my fingers in hopes that there will be a sequel. There are a couple of little niggly things that I just wanted to touch on, before we wrap up with the score, man. The fishing minigame was awesome, man. I spent at least 10 hours total fishing for that trophy, But after catching the very first fish in the pond, every other fish in that pond clustered together basically on top of one another. Bro, that's annoying as when you just want to pick out the big ones, One time when I was running through the dungeon, I fell off the environment into this pit, Poor Calibretto was destined to spend the rest of his days trapped in this dark ass place, bro.
Hello darkness, my old friend.
The game also crashed on me a few times when entering dungeons or landmarks to explore. But this only happened a couple of times and usually about 4 to 6 hours into a good gaming session.
Bro, this game is awesome as, I don't even have anything else to say, man. I just want more Battlechasers. Who do I have to talk to, man? Just show me the way. Oh, so I give this game a total score of 9.5 aluminium. What's that word, man? Who named these characters, bro? 9.5 aluminiums out of 10. Old Has appreciates every single one of yous, that ding-a-lings that bell and likes and subscribes, man, so don't forget to do that. Oh, catch you fellas on the next one,